What's happening? How are you? Welcome to Comedy Spot Lunch Break. Nice to see everybody. I'm so excited about today. Let's see. Very good. You're sitting in a tub taking photos. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is how we roll. Let's see. Howdy-o from Ashbury Place. Hello there, Robert Best. Nice to see everyone. Hello, Kendra. It is the Comedy Spot lunch break. I want you to know that I did bring a lunch. It was right here. I aggressively ate this salad in 10 minutes before the show started. So I have nothing. But I do want to show you one thing. These little guys are still around. I hate tomatoes. I think we've all established that. They're right here. I don't even want to touch them. They're just gonna go in there. It's nice to see everyone. I'm super stoked. There's stuff happening at the Comedy Spot as usual. How are my cup holders going? Okay, listen, I'm gonna be getting up a lot during this, so just hang out right here. Look at the bookcase. I'll be right back. All right, here we are. Look at these. Oh, yeah, baby. There's 3 more over there for a total of 9. We're going to print 53 of these bad boys. So they're coming along just fine. And I talked to a friend of mine, and he told me, Don, and he said that he can get the print time down to a shorter time, which means we can make these things flow out even faster. But there's 6 right there. There's 3 over there. There's 9. It is going really, really good. Are they supposed to take? Yeah, so unfortunately, here, I'll just rotate it. Right now, these take about 14 hours to print, which is crazy. That's too long. But I talked to Don, and he said that he can get the print time down to 5 hours, which would be, woohoo! We would just printing like crazy. And I also talked to Don, and he said that I could bring over filament to his house. He has 2 printers. So he said he would print off some for me so that we could be doing like 3 times as much. Can I 3D print? Oh, Jen, I'm so sorry. Jen used to work for a local station here, and they were recently acquired. And then they found out, surprise, you don't have a job. But also Jen's doing a great podcast, which is like behind the scenes at the Comedy Spot. They've already interviewed Mel. They just interviewed me the other day, so it's going to be coming out soon. I am really sorry. I know that super sucks. I love the radio business, but I also hate the radio business. So yeah, I got tons. I got tons of cup holders. It looks like they're going to start coming out even faster. So I'm hoping by next week, fingers crossed, we have all 53 printed up. They work out great. Like these, I put rubber in these now. I don't know if there's one that has rubber. Oh yeah, this one has rubber. So they put rubber in these, and then there's a Velcro strap that keeps them on. We used them last week. It was great. It was really great. Good morning, Evan. How are you? Evan, I want you to know that I did have lunch today. I just ate it before. I was so hungry. I was so hungry. I just went through it in about 10 minutes. You're gonna make extra though, right? You know what? If people would want to buy these, I'll sell them. You know, I can't print them, for free because they do take material, but I don't want to make money off of it. I think what I should do is I should make one that's a clip for everybody else. So it'd be like a pants clip, and then you could clip it onto your pants. And then that way you could have a Comedy Spot beer holder clipped onto your pants or your sweatpants, jeans, sweatpants, leggings, whatever you want. Have your own beer holder. And we'll add an interrobang to it. That's what Evan just said. What if one breaks? Oh, yeah. So we're definitely... See, this is the brilliant part of this. If it does break, we have a 3D printer. We just make another one. But we're going to make extras, too, just in case. But, yeah, isn't it great? Like, we don't have to buy it from a company. We just go like, oh, one broke. That sucks. And we print it. And you know what? Oh. So this was the original design that I did. And I had to print these two things separately, because I couldn't get the supports to work right. And what happened the other day is I had these welded, like heat welded together. I dropped it and it broke. And I was like, oh, well, this doesn't have that problem because it's all one piece. It's stronger. So this is my design. This is the one I paid for. Mine's better. Machine washable. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, that'd be cool. No matter what, it's person washable. Machine washable. Okay, let's see. I've got all kinds of things I want to talk about. I just talked to my friend Jeff about a new business venture that we're going to do. I'm so excited. We are going to make it into a video podcast, audio podcast, and we're going to start at the beginning of this business, which is wacky, you guys, and we're going to go like bit by bit, like knowing what we're doing behind the scenes to do this business and being able to weigh in. We're going to have live streams, but we're going to go from its inception all the way through the first year, where we're going to have a competition to see who can sell the most or who can generate the most income between me and my friend Jeff. And I can't wait for you to experience this. And we're just going to jump in and start doing it. We don't have a business license, a business name, or anything like that. We're going to take you right from the very beginning of like how I came up with the idea, how he came up with the idea, and then we're just going to see how it works. So that is coming. I'm so stoked. It's something I've been thinking about for years too. So it'll be good. And it's going to incorporate the comedy spot. PP Poo Poo Jeff. That is correct. PP Poo Poo Jeff is going to be my business partner in this. He independently had the same idea. And I was pitching it to him this morning and he goes, you know what I'm going to say, right? And I go, I have no idea. Like, you probably think I'm crazy. And he goes, no, I've already pitched this idea. I want to do it. So we're totally in on this. I don't want to spoil what it is, but it is great. And it's going to include international travel eventually. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. All right. So that's good. We'll talk about that later. Let's see. There's stuff I want to share. I'm looking at the 3D printer. It has one of these on it right now. I got to change it over so we can keep this thing going. Pee-pee Poopy Jeff and Creamy Crawl, the dream team. Terrible. Okay, let me show you something else. Let me show you something. Okay. We got a new cardboard Kevin. He's right here. New cardboard Kevin. Unfortunately, he has damage to his head. They sent it again damaged. If you tuned in last week, you know that I got cardboard Kevin and it was damaged. And I asked them to reprint it and they did, and they sent it. And they sent it again as damaged. Not only there, but also on his finger, which was the other part that's really important. So I sent them a message like a dad, and I was like, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Ugh. I'm out of breath talking to you guys and running around. Can you believe that, though? I don't even want to share the company because I'm hoping they do the right thing, and it would be terrible of me to say something bad about a company that's just trying to do their best, right? But yeah, so we are going to have Cardboard Kevin and Cardboard Cat. They are part of Project Entertaining Bathroom Walk, or Entertaining Bathroom Hallway. So when we take people to our additional bathrooms down the hallway, they're going to be there directing everyone and telling them that they're not going to get murdered. Hi, Beck. How are you? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, that's what's going on. The cardboard people have arrived, so we're going to be able to get them up on the wall soon. So I'm pretty stoked about that. You have until 12:20, perfect, because I think we're going to end a little early today. So you might be able to just watch the rest of this. I have a lot of work to do. Oh, here, I'll tell you some family stuff. So Ian, my son, who, by the way, turned 16 this month. That's crazy. He was at school in PE, and he was like goofing around and was going to like plop down on the ground and sit, and he ended up sitting on his foot, and he like sprained or pulled or something, but it really hurt him. And so we had to go get x-rays. We had to go to urgent care. We were at the doctor yesterday. We went and got another set of x-rays today. So he's going around on crutches with like some sort of ankle injury. It's like on the top of his foot. They're worried it's like a pulled tendon. So yeah, exactly. So yesterday we had a scheduled doctor's appointment, like a wellness checkup. And we got there early, 15 minutes early, like they tell you to do. And then we were literally in the doctor's office for 2 solid hours from the start of the, like it was actually more. It was 2 hours and like 10 minutes because we got there early, 10, 15 minutes. So it was so stupid. And then the doctor came in. It's like a clinic where they have like teacher doctors or student doctors, and then they have somebody who's in charge, like supervising doctor. That's what I'm trying to say. And so they went in and they brought in the supervising. He goes, "I think you should go to the ER." And I was like, "Wait, what? Like, can't you just get us an appointment for the next morning to get it done?" He's like, he thought I was saying like, I don't want to give my son care. I was like, listen, his foot's not falling off. It hurts. But are you going to condemn us to go to the ER and sit there for 6 hours so that at midnight sometime we can get the x-rays and then find out in the morning? Like, dude, come on. You got to be effing kidding me. Like, no freaking way. So, but he was like legit. He's like, well, I'm just worried about the care of your son. I was like, bitch, like, so am I. But we don't have to go to ER. Like, if he needed to, yes, I would definitely do it. But he has feeling. There's swelling, but there's no discolorization. He can move his foot. Like, there is no reason to go to ER. I was like, no way. We've been there. We took Kennedy to ER 3 times last year. We don't have to go back for another visit. We're good for a while. It just really made me mad, and he made me out to be like the bad parent, And I was like, dude, all I do is take my kids to appointments. Yeah, so what had happened, did I ask why he had suggested it? So what had happened is they asked Ian about it, and they said, can you move your toes? And he hemmed and hawed and was like, it's a little hard. But, that doesn't mean that he can't move them. It just means that Ian expects the worst. So at this point, Ian's like, I'm pretty sure they're going to take my foot off. And I'm like, dude, it's a sprain. People get sprained ankles. Like, if it was me 10, 15 years ago, I would have been walking on it already. I mean, I had bruised ribs. I didn't even go to the doctor. Now, I don't expect that of Ian because he's my son. I'm just saying, like, kids get sprained parts and it heals. We don't have to go to the ER to tell us he has a sprain. So anyway, and his pain level, by the way, was like a 2 or a 3. It wasn't like his foot was falling off. It wasn't like it was swollen this much. It was swollen a little. It was like, it's even at its worst, it's not something we need to go to the ER for. Like if he didn't have feeling in his foot and his foot was hella swollen, it was purple and blue and red, and he couldn't move it, and every breath was agonizing, like of course I would go to the ER, but that was not the case. I'm listening to you, just getting myself ready to go so I won't be yammering with you all. No, that's okay. That's okay. It's just me being crazy. Asking a teen to do something painful, of course they won't want to do that. Yeah. It was Ian's just concerned, which I totally get. If you haven't been through this kind of thing and you have to you haven't been through this kind of thing, you think the worst, but he's okay. Yeah, I don't know why we wanted to go to the ER. He was like, he can't move his toes. I was like, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. He says it's harder. Oh, he said Ian said that he can't stand on it. And that's not what he said. Ian said I haven't stood on it, which is because the last doctor we saw at urgent care said, stay off your foot. So it wasn't that he couldn't stand on it. It's that the doctor told him not to stand on it. There's a big difference. I was like, dude, it was ridiculous. No, there's no way we're going to ER. Yeah, take some Tylenol and move on. Listen, if it was me, because, I don't take care of myself probably the way I should, or I'm just one of these old school, like kids that are like, throw some dirt on it and move on, that'd be fine. But I can't do that with Ian. Like, I got to, make sure he's okay. And I do, and we did. I took him this morning at 8 o'clock, 8 hours past the time where we would have gotten served last night if we went to the ER. It was... Let's see, our appointment yesterday was 2:20. We got out of there at 4:20. We got out of there at 4:20. We would have gotten to the ER by 5 o'clock, and then we would have sat there for 5 to 6 hours. So it would have been 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night before we were seen, because it's not anything that's major. And then we wouldn't have got the results until today anyway. So I took Ian at 8 o'clock this morning, about 8 to 9 hours past when we would have gotten served last night, and he's going to be fine. I'll keep you updated. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. So did you go to? No, we did not go to the ER. We did not go. After this dude called me out and was like, "Well, I'm just, my motivation is just making sure that Ian gets the best care." And I was like, "Okay, all right, yeah, all right. Well, guess what, buddy? Guess who takes Ian to all of his doctor's appointments, all of his dentist appointments, gets all of his shot. Plus, there's 2 other kids that also get taken to therapy and taken to doctors." I was so mad that he would insinuate that I wasn't a good parent. I just wanted to choke the life out of him. And then we could go to the ER and bring him back to life. Dude, he doesn't have a cast. He doesn't have a cast. He doesn't have a boot. They said to get an ankle brace, which I got on Amazon the night of, had it delivered the next day. So when it happened, this was about a week ago, and the brace is what's causing it to swell. And what are we bracing it against? Because we're not walking on anything. We've been off of it for a week. Everything's fine. I'm not leaving any part of this out. That's what's funny. None of this, I've told you everything, which is why I don't know why we needed to go to ER. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so we had x-rays today, so we should get back some more information, which, by the way, we've already had x-rays, and there was no break. So the next thing would have to be like an ultrasound to see something muscular or tendon or something like that. And if it's on the top of the foot, I would like put some tiger balm too. Yeah. Ian is fine. Ian is fine. His foot still works. It's fine. Let's see. I guess I kind of get it when he said he hasn't walked on it. Yeah. But Ian is like so worried that it's something big. Like he will not walk on it till I tell him it's okay to walk on it. And then he walked on it sprains suck, dude. We have all been there. He's going to be okay. I swear. Yeah. And if it's a tendon, I can totally understand. That's why they checked the x-ray to see if there was any like pulling of the bone from the tendon. And it could be that it ripped, which will take a lot of time. And then we could diagnose with an ultrasound, but it is not something that we needed to go to the ER. That's the only point I was trying to make. We can make an appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning. We can find out more information. We don't have to send somebody to 6 hours of ER. If you haven't been in the ER lately, it is a terrible, horrible place. Last year alone, I was in the ER 5 times for 3 different people. It's not fun. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We've beat Ian's foot to death. Apparently, to the point where we have to go to the ER and get it looked at. This makes a lot of noise. I'll try to be nice. I bought these 500 bags, popcorn bags, 500. Why? Why would I buy 500 bags for popcorn? I guess we'll have to see. Let's get some popcorn around this place. Yeah, for sure. Not ER worthy. I took my oldest 12-year-old for heart issue. That's important. That's why you go to the ER. We're going to do pickles. We're going to do pickles inside of this. Just pickles for sale. Gonna get a popcorn machine. I'm gonna get a popcorn machine. We're gonna sell popcorn at the comedy spot. I can't wait for some popcorn. Oil stained ceiling in your future? Bob, come on, dude. We got it. We're okay. We are okay. I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a ghost kitchen so that we don't have to buy a popcorn machine. Just have them make it before each night. We're going to go pick it up. And then we'll bag it at the kitchen. And then you just grab your bag of popcorn, and we're going to have a ton of flavors that you can put on your popcorn. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be exciting. You're going to have popcorn at the comedy spot. I can't wait. Here's what's going to suck is the the grease on the floor from the bag and stuff like that. So make some of your buttons about your popcorn. Oh, yeah. I'm super jazzed. We have I told you last week we made new buttons that have the Comedy Spot logo on it, the Interrobang. I definitely have to come up with a design for first date buttons. I think that would be really fun for people to grab. Ooh, can I eat popcorn while we're interviewing in the audience for ACL? No popcorn on stage. No popcorn on stage. Yeah, I think popcorn's going to be fantastic. I think it's going to be great. We won't charge much for it. I don't know what it's going to turn out to be, but we'll just keep it nice and easy. and we'll sell some popcorn, and it'll be delicious. Sorry, Kareen. Damn it. No popcorn on stage. But I think it'll be really awesome. Yeah, if we're just all on stage eating popcorn. Shirley's home. She made it. We're just all on stage eating popcorn, watching the audience. Popcorn button. You know what would be funny is if it was like a button that was like, I ate popcorn at the Comedy Spot. Why? But it would be hilarious. Oh my goodness, I just spit all over the place. I'll just keep that in my pockets. All right, perfect. Let's see. Just Social Security office, almost as bad as ER. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. We definitely do not want Rocky Horror Picture Show status unless it's meant to be a Rocky Horror Picture Show type of show. Ooh. Here's another thing I'm super excited about is I'm producing a show this weekend on Friday called Crawl. It's supposed to be like Saw, but with Crawl. And it's going to be a whole bunch of like dangerous improv games. So we have like a physical game that people are playing. We're going to be eating lemons. Every time you mess up in an improv scene, you have to take a bite out of a lemon. We're going to have one that is going to be an improv game where people are going to be imitating villains from movies. If you've ever played the game Sex With Me, it's Sex With Me, but with villains from, no, that's not right. It's Audition. That's what we're going to be doing. It's, so it's like, like I'm Scar and I'll be auditioning for, I don't know, Forrest Gump. Those look like comfortable shoes. I don't know. So it should be a good time. Friday night, it's not going to be live streamed. I'm so sorry. It's one of those things that's coming together at the last minute. If I can make it happen, I will go ahead and live stream it. Okay, so just stay tuned. We might be able to make this happen. Hide the spit in my pockets. That's what I do. Man. I still want the. Yeah. Are you dating fingers on the buttons? I think that's a good idea too. I'm pretty married to the idea of having at least the fingers. I have. Hold on, just a sec. Let me see if I can find the file. I thought I brought it up last week. No? Hold on just a sec. Let's just do a quick search. If I can't find it, we'll give it up. But let me see if I can hunt it down. We have to go here. We have to go there. We have to go there. And then we're going to put in this. And nope. Oh, here we go. Yes, good. Download, yes. Yep. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, so here's what it would look like on a t-shirt. So initially this was going to be on the butt on a t-shirt. But you know what I think we could do is we could find more human hands and have them be human colored and have that be part of it. And then I think the date on there would be funny, so you'll always remember your first date, and it's at the Comedy Spot. And then obviously we want to have the interrobang in there someplace. Oh, you gotta stay up and watch it. You gotta nap during the day and then see the show. Just see the show at night. Have the fingers pointing different directions. Do you follow Mr. Thomas English on Facebook? If not, you should. I do not, but I will. Let's see. I'm always down. What do they do? What's their thing? Let's see. Oh, comedian, English teacher, former English teacher. Oh, does a lot of character. All right, I'll check it out later on. That's great. Here, go away for a little bit. Let's see. Oh, yeah, if you can go back and watch all the past episodes, which are really cool. As long as you have the link, you can go back and go watch it. Let's see. Each person gets one hand so they can... Oh, I get it. So one person gets one button and one person gets the other. And they like kind of like... Bing. That's not a bad idea. I kind of like it. And then it could say first date. But if it's by themselves, it just says first or date. But if they're together, it says first date. It's a matching set. I don't know. Do you think that's too much for a first date? Like they'd be like, hey, I think you're okay, but are we already at the matching button stage? Probably very unhappy. I don't like matching clothes when I'm, with someone, so I don't know. I think it's kind of a cool idea. I like it. Yeah, and if it doesn't work out, you just have a button that says date or first. But I think that's kind of the cool part, is that it should be a little awkward. I don't know. We'll see. And then you have to make two buttons. You have to make two buttons for every couple. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But if they stay together, you're right. Then it's not awkward at all. It's a lifelong memory. But if they don't stay together, it's the last place you want to go back to. What's great is there was this fan that used to come to shows, and she would bring all of her dates to the Comedy Spot. That was always her first date. So when she would meet somebody new, she'd be like, hey, do you want to go to the Comedy Spot on the first date? And then that was her way of gauging if she thought they were going to have something. If they didn't like what we were doing, she'd be like, I'm good. I don't want to date you. But if they laughed and had a good time, she'd be like, all right, we can go on a second date. But they didn't know that. That was just her test, which I thought was pretty awesome. We were part of the test. Pretty brilliant. Yeah. If you like something and they don't like it, you're already like, I'm good. Let's just not do this. But if they like it and you like it, then you're like, all right, well, I'll invest some time in. Am I right? Okay. Listen, I have to wrap this up because I got a lot of work to do. I got cups to print. I've got cardboard cutouts to put on walls. I still have to prep for the show Friday night. We just had a rehearsal, and I got to come up with a list of things I got to buy, including lemons. But you all have been great. I'll be back here next week. I'll share with you all the stuff going on. And then just to let you know, I'll be here next week and the week after. And then 2 weeks after that, I won't be around because because I'm going on vacation. Lacey's in the show. She'll be one of the people that'll be eating lemons. And then I was informed that there was a porn site that was Lemon Party. So that's what we're going to call the game. I put it in last night. Let me see, Lemon Party. It's in the 2010s. Used to let's see. Some have used Lemon Party to refer to sexual encounters, especially group sex with older men. I just did it. I just Googled it. You eat lemons all the time? No. If I had a choice between a lemon and a tomato, lemons. But Ooh, just the thought of it makes my mouth start to water with like, pain. Wow. Lemon party, huh? Lemonparty.org. Oh, don't go there. Oh, God, bad choices. Bad. I have to tell the board now that I wasn't looking at porn at work. I'm so embarrassed. That got weird really fast. Like really fast. .org or .org. Yeah. Wow. Ooh, my face is hot. Oh my God. That was very uncomfortable. Listen, do not have a lemon party. Just keep it to yourself. Oh, God. Okay, I got to go. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll see you next week. Bye.